In this video training, I'm going to show you how to edit the book cover templates inside Photoshop. So once you unzip the zip files, you will see these folders. And first, it's a good idea to go to the part number 4, go to the fonts, and make sure to download the fonts you can see in the txt file, so you can then use the same fonts as in the templates. So let me now go to the part number 4. You will see the designs inside book covers. Let's go to Nonfiction 03. And you will see there's a PNG file, that's an image file, and the PSD file, that's a Photoshop file. So I'm going to use the Photoshop file, just double click it. In order to edit the text, it's very simple in Photoshop. All you have to do is just select the type tool on the left and just click on the text whenever you want to make the changes. So let's do the changes here. Let's change the number to 12. In order to accept changes, just click the check at the top. Let's do sugar detox. Double click it. We can also change the color and the size. So let's click the color section at the top. And we have now the color picker window. We can change it, let's say, to the yellow one and click OK. And just click the check mark to accept the changes. We can also move the layers. Just to select the move tool on the left. You can move it however you want. Let's also change the colors of the rectangulars right here. So you have to know which layer it is. Because on the right side, you will see the layers window. There are all the layers of the design. In order to find out quickly, for example, what the layer is, this one, just right click and you will see it's rectangular number 1. It will highlight in the layers window right here. With the rectangulars in Photoshop, it's very simple to edit the color. Just double click the color section here and you can change it, let's say, to this color and click OK. Let's do the same for the second one. Just right click and just click on the color. Let's do the green one and do the same here. Right click, double click. Let's make it red. Click OK. So you can see it's very simple to edit anything in the design. We can also change the text. So let me right click to the text and choose the move tool and just move it at the top. Now let's move this down at the bottom. We can also change the actual photos right here. If you right click on this photo, let's do layer 3. You will see that these are smart objects and it's indicated by this icon in the layers window. And smart objects allows you to edit the photos much more simple. So all you have to do is just double click on the photo and just replace with a new one. So I'm going to go to the pixabay.com. It's a great place for free public domain images. So let's just type fruits. Let's use this one. Go to the free download. Let's download the original one and just drag and drop. Just drag it and drop to the Photoshop icon. And do the same inside Photoshop. Just drag the image and place inside the layer 3 window. You can see it's too big. Let's make it smaller. Let's go to the edit, transform, and scale. We can now transform it. At the top there are some options, so we can make the width smaller. Let's do it 15%. Let's scale it like this evenly. Let's make it a bit bigger. So press the shift on your keyboard and just make it bigger like this. And just click check mark at the top. Once you're satisfied with the changes, just go to the file, save. Alright, so let's go back and you can see we got the nice strawberries and so on, nice berry image here. We can also change the author's name, so let's choose the type tool one more time and then just replace to your name. We can also change the actual size of the font. So if you go here, we can make it bigger. Just drag it and just move it right in order to make it bigger, or move it left to make it smaller. It's a simple way to change the size. Let's move it a bit at the top. Let's maybe change the color to the red one. Click OK. Let's maybe also change the font to Open Sans regular and click check mark. Let's move it more at the top. And you can see it's very simple to do these changes. You can also actually change the position of the images. Let me right click this one select the Move tool, and just move it right here. And let's do the same one for this one. And you can see that's how simple it is to make this template really unique, because you don't have to use the same design itself. You can change it. It takes much less time than doing everything from scratch. It's just a couple of small tweaks and it can look much more different. Once you're happy with the design, just go to the file, save for web, and you can now save it as a PNG file and or JPEG. So these are two preferable formats. PNG will be the best quality, but the size will be higher. JPEG will be a bit more optimized, so the quality will go a bit down, but the size of the image of the file will be smaller. So in this case, I'm going to go with the PNG, click Save, and just save it on your desktop, and click Save.